Alongside Shaq and Kenny, Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Chicago Bulls in their house, United Center. Looking at the Bulls, they were unable to take Game 2 on the road, but the series continues. They look to get back in the win column again tonight. Well, after losing the first 2 games on the road, the alarm bells starting to sound. Would you agree, Kenny, that this is a crucial game for them if they're going to battle back in the series?
Yeah, some guys play much better at home than they do on the road. So they need some home cooking tonight, and this crowd has got to give them a big burst of adrenaline.
You know, if you listen to everybody else, especially the so-called experts, they think it's over. But they're not out of it yet, Ernie. Yes, they're up against the ropes, but it's only one thing to do, Kenny. Come out swinging, knockout blow. Tonight is a game they got to win at all costs.
Very, I would say that sounds like you guys have been there and done that when you discuss being in this situation in a series.
You know what? I just used to hate some of my teammates that only play well at home. You know, some of them need to wear their practice home jersey under their away jersey so we can get some wins on the road.
Well, I'm actually 1-5 with being down 0-2. I've been swept 6 times.
Right, congratulations to you.
The last time in Dallas in the finals, we were down 0-2 and we came back to win the finals. So
Houston did it in the finals. Oh, that was us.
Well, so what are you saying? You just give up when you're down 0-2?
No, I didn't give up.
Okay, good. Whatever.
In the words of jocks across America, I got mine.
Time for tip-off as we send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And I heard you talking about the finals, Kenny.
Welcome to Game 3, everyone. We're 2-zip right now in the series. No panic, though, yet. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Chicago Bulls. Taking a look at Chicago. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first 2 on the road. But now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
Simply do or die time. I mean, they can't be discouraged by the 2 losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The most important game is the current game. The crowd isn't discouraged, and we can feel that. Just listen to them. They're going at it in here.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Green in at shooting guard. Kevin Love out there with Hudson. Then there's Irving. And it's Hansen in at the 3 spot. Now here's Green. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Picked by Randolph. Here's Butler. They get a hand on it. Portis, the pass to Kirkland. The dish to Warren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Butler missing.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket. You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
Nice shot by Randolph.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Green gets to Love. And it's off from three-point range. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Butler dishes to Randolph. Butler against Irving. Back to Randolph. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Down low, Green. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Bulls knocking down the 3. The second chance effort sinks that one from the post. Green's got 9.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Portis can't get it to go.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Bulls trail by 4. Kirkland. He's covered by Irving, and the shot is good. He has 5.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now, here is Irving. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First free throw is good. Diaz is checked in for the Bulls. That one drops. He ties it up. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. Kevin Love, 4th.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
And Monroe kicks to Green.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Chicago making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. On defense, Chicago. Love the pass to Green. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Monroe wide open. They grab their own miss. That's good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control a team's transition.
Now, here is Irving. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. 4-point game. Kirkland. He's covered by Irving. Peterson the pass to Portis. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
So both teams making some changes here. There's a good screen. Here's Green.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up a dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. Passes it to Augustine. Back to Green. Out to Monroe. Back to Green. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Augustine, no luck. Bulls trail by 4. Stolen by Monroe. Now Cleveland moving it up. Green leading the charge. Rebounded by Smart. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Peterson, and it's Chicago scoring again. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. And Green gets it to go.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effective.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And it's denied. They retain possession, and he gets the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Broden kicks to Smart. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
From deep, Green. He knocks it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot he'll never forget. As dramatic as they come.
He's got a special knack for the big moments. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 2. We'll be back right after this. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
They've got Jimmy Butler, and it's Warren in at the 4. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. The Bulls trail by 5. Now the pass to Peterson. The feed to Butler. Out to the right wing. Now here's Warren. He's tightly guarded. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Kirkland. Green with the block. And he recovers it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls, boy, was he tremendous. He had 37 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. It was a performance for the ages and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
Now, here's Butler. Pass to Warren. Takes the 3. And the rejection by Love. That's good.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Now, here's Irving. He's covered closely. And Green slams it in.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Randolph, a screen on Irving. Over in the corner, Warren. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Kirkland. Green, the screen. Irving kicks to Green. Cleveland moving it around. Irving dishes to Green. The kick out to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Love, no good.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Pass to Butler. Over in the corner, Warren. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Kirkland. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. He's got 10.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Ball stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Butler. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
The shot's good from Love.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Outside, Randolph to the wing right side. Clock at 6. Randolph, a screen on Irving. Layup off the pick. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
He hits the second from the line. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Passes to Slaughter. Rebounded by Smart. Chicago trailing here. Here's Butler. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Kicks it to Butler. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Portis, he's checked in for the Bulls. And so here is Chicago. They set the screen. Feeds to Smart. 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Diaz. They grab their own miss, and they take the lead. And the Bulls lead by 2.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Out to the wing. Dishes it to Smart. Now Roten. Rebounded by Dudley. Pass to Hansen. Brings it from 9 feet away. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And that one falls for Smart. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Augustine passes to Dudley. Hansen, defended by Butler. Passes it to Slaughter. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. The dish to Dudley. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Butler passes to Portis. Shot's good. Portis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
The free throw drops for Augustine. Both free throws good from Augustine.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Roten kicks to Butler. He's looking for Roten and finds him. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And that's now 6 points for Roten. Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Augustine. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Dudley, the pass to Slaughter, poked away, and stolen by Roten.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
Here's Portis. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Augustine with it. The pass to Slaughter. Stolen by Smart. And here we go. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's Chicago up 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Okay, fans, now coming onto the court are your lovable.
Okay, guys, listen up. We're on the brink of a big win here. If we can build on the positives and eliminate the negatives, this is critical. We've done a nice job of getting everyone involved in the offense. Our passing has been heads up and unselfish. That's something I'd like to see even more of. I'll say this for us, though. Our shot selection has been terrific. We haven't forced things, and the shots are dropping for us because of that patience. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. We've got a very clear job to do and only one half to do it. This is playoff basketball. I want everything you got.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Green. 22 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Cavaliers trailing. Checking out the group for David Black to start the second half. Green, he's in at shooting guard. Hudson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Hansen in at the 3. Now, here is Irving. Shot clock at 5. Love wide open. He fires. Nice shot from the wing. Love's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Cavs. There's the pick. And there's the feed to Warren. Randolph passes to Portis. Can't cash in from close range. Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. The offensive rebound. Love. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Love. Bulls trail by 3. Kirkland. He's covered by Irving. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. That's in there. Love with the assist.
He's yours.
24 points for Freak.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Butler. Randolph dishes to Warren. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Warren's got 6 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside. Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Green against Butler. Lets it go from 11. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Butler's got his second bucket. Irving kicks to Green. To the middle. It's deflected. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Warren. Great tee that time from Green. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Right side, Butler. That doesn't go either for Butler.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Green kicks to Irving. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for Cleveland.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Pass to Portis. Comes up empty off the pick.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Kirkland, and that one comes up a bit short. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And here's Love for 3. No good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Butler against Green. Here's Kirkland. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Diaz. Crops in the layup for 2. He's got 6.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will to second chance points.
Here's Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got the lead back up to 6 now for Cleveland.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Kirkland. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And Green slams it in.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
And the Bulls making a change here. Roten's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bulls trail by 8. He feeds it to Smart. Diaz the pass to Roten. Off target from outside. Cleveland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Monroe dishes to Green. Double by Roten. Here's Monroe. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Bulls shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. And Augustine kicks to Green. Out to Monroe. The three. Again, Monroe missing. Well, the Bulls shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Smart. They get it again. The layup off target.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Augustine with it. Guarded now by Randolph. Here's Green. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Green's got 34 points. Bulls trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
You're right. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Bulls have shot 6 of 7 at the line, and Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Here's Augustine. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Green with the jam.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Now, here's Roten. He's got 6. Over to the wing. Smart. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Smart's got 7 points. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Green with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. Green kicks to Monroe. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Green with the block. From the high post, he drills it. He has 7.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Cavaliers lead by 9. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. They've got Warren, and it's Butler in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
There's the screen. Shoots off the screen. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Kirkland.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here is Irving. Monroe, no good. Here's Peterson. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Green kicks to Love. He dishes it to Monroe. Down low, Green. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And it's Butler missing.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Monroe outside. Irving kicks to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 8th assist in the game.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Outside, Green. through the D for the layup. Green's got 40 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Portis. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Randolph draws the double.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Randolph sets a screen for Butler. Passes to Portis. 4 on the clock. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Kirkland. Irving passes to Green. He kicks it to Hudson, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He's off on the first. And he can't hit the second. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The pass to Portis. Warren with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Portis, the pass to Kirkland. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the screen. The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Irving. Back to Green. And another miss by Cleveland.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Well, they're passing to Kirkland. Here's Randolph. Misses from close range.
Just timid in the paint. Lacking a little bit of confidence. Allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Irving kicks to Green. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
and that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And the shot is good. And that's now 10 points for Butler.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
4-on-3 break. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Randolph. Over Hudson. Randolph can't hit. Cleveland leading by 5. Irving dishes to Green. Here's Hudson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And here is Green. In a wide open look for Irving. No good on the triple. To the inside. Warren. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
The drive by Green. For the 3. And that's good. Kevin Love for 3. Love's got 11 in the second half.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equal.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor. Top. Spacing. Spacing.
1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Butler. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Green. And now a 10-point Cavalier lead.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And so here is Chicago. Feeds to Warren. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Cruise it from outside.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Green passes to Hudson. That's good. Hudson's got 4 this quarter.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Dishes to Randolph. Got a piece of it. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Green up on top. Defended by Butler. Clock at 6. Green kicks to Love. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Kirkland. Here's Portis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Here's Green to the wing on the left. The open shot. Love with another miss.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk. Angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And it's Butler missing. And the wide open shot from Green. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
I think I was just trying my hardest to sell every fake out through. A lot of times you just go through the motions and stuff, but if you work hard to sell a fake, you can open up space like I was able to. You know, I can make a living in Hollywood with my acting skills. You know what I'm saying?
Albeit grudgingly. I will admit tonight you were the master puppeteer. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
He was dazzling tonight, guys. Even his opponents were looking at him going, wow, you're tearing us up tonight.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of Round 2 for tonight. More Round 2 action yet to come. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, everybody.